السلام عليكم يا شباب ويا بنات، كيف حالكم؟ ان شاء الله طيبين. كم اليوم لعبة انتو ادريم لود جيم ليفل 4 وصلنا، اسمها داودن الزواج. طيب هذا صاحبنا.
Hello there.
Hi. You don't seem to be here for the wedding reception, am I right?
Wedding reception?
You don't need to play the fool with me. I wasn't invited to this as well, don't worry. You just need to jump the railing ahead and get yourself a wonderful treat. I recommend the lobster and the filet mignon. Avoid the shrimps though, they taste funny.
Thank you.
You're welcome. It's delicious.
Do you know whose wedding it is?
No, not a clue. I just live nearby and the catering at this place is generally fantastic.
Okay, so, I'll be right back.
Oh, and hey! If they cut the cake, please come and get me. It also looks delicious. I love raspberries.
Sure, don't worry.
Have fun!
ما ادري، يمكن هذه يعني زوجتها، يمكن قبل الزواج يعني، واسمها نسيتها والله، اسم زوجتها الكاتبة اللي كتبت رواية المنارة لايت هاوس. مكتوب
Just married. Ah, who might the happy couple be? Did something just happen? What?
طيب ما أدري، أنا يعني حاس إن هذا داخل عالم افتراضي مثل لعبة ديث كام ترو اللي لعبتها قبل كم يوم. الشاب اللي دخل ريال أو فيرتشوال رياليتي عشان يعرف سبب موت البنت اللي يحبها. أنا أتوقع هذا نفس الشيء، يعني مجرد توقع إن جاك هذا يعني داخل في عالم افتراضي عشان ينقذ صديقه المريض اللي هو لوك.
Hello, sorry to bother you. Do you do requests?
Hi. Well, we haven't got much rehearsed.
We could play the wedding march again, the one that initiated the ceremony.
It's a lovely piece for strings and harp. Even though we have no harp here, everyone at the end congratulated us as they could hear it. Weird, isn't it?
Anyway, do you want to request any particular song? We may know it.
Thanks. Actually, I wasn't here for the beginning of the ceremony, and people have been praising the music so much. Could you please play it? Even just a little of it?
Sure we can. Let's do it, guys. Ready?
Ready.
طيب طلبت انهم يغنوا اغنية البداية.
Hey.
Hello. How's it going?
I'm great, thanks. You?
Yeah, I'm good.
Great wedding, isn't it?
Oh, it's really beautiful.
How do you know the happy couple?
Well, I'm actually a friend of the bride's father, Luke.
Luke Williams. I'm a good friend of his.
Really? My name's Simon.
Oh, nice to meet you, Simon. I'm John. Where do you know Luke from?
I worked with Luke and Michael when they first started the company. I left right before the company boomed. It wasn't exactly what I wanted to do with my life.
Have you been in touch with them?
Not as much as I wanted, but yeah, a little. I tried to talk to them today, but still haven't been able to.
Well, how come?
Well, Luke's still inside the church with his little lamb, and Mike, well, as always, is talking to a woman.
To a woman?
Don't get me wrong, he's a wonderful, wonderful guy, but he's kind of a player, you know. Sarah, the lady he's talking to, is on the other hand very sweet.
Oh, she does seem lovely. Does she work for the company?
No, she's an old friend of Luke and Rita's. I don't know much about her other than she's just a really nice person. And well, she loves dogs and musical theatre. Always going on about it. I can introduce you to her if you like. As soon as Mike over there lets her catch some air.
Oh no, that's not what I meant. But thanks, Simon. I think I'll grab something to eat.
Go ahead. The lobster's particularly tasty.
Oh, thanks for the tip. See you.
اوكي زي ما توقعت زواج
So,
لوك.
you still by yourself?
Yeah, I'm actually about to leave, but I still wanted to have a word with Michael and Luke.
Anything I can do to help?
If you could find a way to distract Sarah, or maybe get Luke out to the church. You don't sing, do you?
No.
That's too bad. If you'd go to the bandstand and start singing something from Phantom of the Opera, or Cats, or even Hamilton, Sarah would instantly ignore Michael and focus on the song. That's guaranteed.
I'll see what I can do.
Thanks.
يبغى يكلم واحد اسمه مايكل بس يعني سارة واحدة اسمها سارة ماسكة عنه قال إذا تبغى يعني تتركها اطلب من الفرقة تغني أوبرا.
Sorry, do I know you?
Yes, we met before. I needed to talk to you.
I'm having a conversation. Can it wait?
ايش تكلم؟
Yes, it can. I'll drop by later.
Thanks, man.
Hello.
Hi!
Hey.
I was saying to Neil here how much I loved the ceremony. My god, it was fantastic, wasn't it?
نقول له يس.
It really was. I was actually moved by parts of it.
See, Neil? I told you. You're so insensitive.
Oh, come on now, Heather.
Me crying my guts out, and you just standing there like a freaking rock.
You know I don't cry easily.
It's called insensitiveness, robotism. I don't know.
Shall we change the subject, please?
Yeah.
So, what's your name?
I'm John.
I'm Neil, and this here is Heather.
Nice to meet you.
Do you know the bride or the groom?
دقرون.
I'm a close friend of the groom.
Really?
No, Heather.
What?
What's Mr. D. Levitt like?
What do you mean?
Well, Anne barely talks about him. I remember she mentioned a boy that she met at school one day. She didn't say much, like it was not important. And then they got engaged. Can you imagine I still haven't met him?
You just saw him at the church.
Yeah, I've seen him, but I haven't met him. You know, I thought he wasn't real until a couple of hours ago.
Don't say that. Do you know how you're sounding?
I don't care. How is Eli? You know, as a person.
Well, he's reserved. I don't know him that well either.
And he still invited you to the wedding. Neil, I'm telling you, this guy's weird.
Heather.
Oh, no offense.
Excuse her, John.
It's okay, none taken. I think I'm going to see if I can catch and congratulate him.
Tell him to come say hi to us then.
Heather!
Ciao.
Bye.
اوكي.
Sorry, sir. The ceremony has already ended. The happy couple and close family are taking some photos inside. Please kindly wait outside.
Oh, okay.
طيب جاي متأخر يعني.
Please, sir. I told you already, haven't I? Kindly wait outside. Please.
Oh, yes. Right.
طيب. هذا لازم أكلمه.
Isn't it too cold?
Sorry?
The water.
Oh, no, my, it's perfect. It's so hot today. The coldness feels wonderful. Care to try?
No, thank you. I'm John. John Stevens.
Hi, I'm Carol.
We you here for the ceremony? I couldn't make it on time.
I was. It was so beautiful. What a shame. The beginning was magical. There was a man by the door preventing all of us from going in. No one knew what was going on. And then the string quartet began to play. The doors from the church opened and we went in to see Anne in her gorgeous dress smiling at us from the altar.
Oh, really? That's a twist.
It was so beautiful. Again, shame you couldn't make it.
Indeed. Well, I think I'll say congratulations to the happy couple then.
Go do that. Although I think you'll have to wait a while. They're still inside and that man is blocking the door again.
Oh, I'll see what I can do. Bye.
Bye.
So, you still by yourself?
Yeah, I'm actually about to leave, but I still wanted to have a word with Michael and Luke.
Anything I can do to help?
If you could find a way to distract Sarah, or maybe get Luke out of the church. You don't sing, do you?
No.
That's too bad. If you'd go to the bandstand and start singing something from Phantom of the Opera, or Cats, or even Hamilton, Sarah would instantly know Michael.
اوكي نفس الكلام
It's guaranteed.
اطلب من الفرقة
I'll see what I can do.
تغني اوبرا عشان هذيك تتباعد.
Want us to play something else?
Musical theatre piece.
I
هذه
was wondering, could you play anything from a musical?
From a musical? Well, we actually performed in an amateur production of Freedom Again a couple of weeks ago.
Really? And would they let you play something from it?
They actually encouraged us to advertise it.
Just a little piece of it, of course.
Oh, that's great. Could you play it, please, then?
Of course. Ready, guys?
Ready?
شوف شو
God, how I love this song. It's from that new musical I was telling you
لا
about.
عجبتها
Let me
الأغنية.
just finish listening to this number and we'll continue our chat, alright?
Of course.
Hi, Michael.
Hey,
Do you have a moment?
well, if it's just a moment.
I wanted to talk to you about your company.
Wait a minute. I know you from somewhere. You used to work for us, right? I know. You were fired. You heard that I succeeded Luke as a CEO of the company, and you're trying your luck with me now. Am I right? Sorry, pal. I'm not lowering the moat for you.
Wait, what? Luke is no longer the CEO.
Please, don't come on all innocent on me, man.
No, seriously. I had no idea. What happened?
You really have no idea. Well, he stepped down. That's what happened.
Why?
I have no idea, if you can believe that. He asked me to trust him, with no questions asked and no explanations. Absolutely nothing. Nada. Zilch. And as a best friend, I both wanted to trust him and ensure everything was fine. But well, here I am, still as clueless now as the day he stepped down.
Is he still working for the company? Or...
No, I have no idea what he's doing. But with the shares he's sold, he probably doesn't need to work for a while.
Wow. Thanks, Michael.
You're welcome.
I need to talk to Luke. Thanks again.
He's inside the church with Anne and Rita. See ya.
اوكي هذا يشتغل مع لوك في نفس الشركة. لما كلمناه فكر ان انا واحد مطرود من الشركة، ما ادري اذا هذا صحيح او لا، وقال انت جاي تخرب، يعني اتهمه في البداية.
Halt! You're not good at taking directions, are you? I told you. The ceremony has already ended. No one is allowed to go in.
طيب كيف نتخلص منه هذا؟ كان هذه تعطينا حل.
You seem a bit lost.
Waiting for the married couple. You?
I can't stop playing the ceremony over in my mind. The moment the music started and the doors opened, I want my wedding to be like this one.
طيب.
You seem a bit lost.
Waiting for the
The moment
نفس الكلام.
you
wait.
I want.
أو إنه أخلي الفرقة تعزف مرة ثانية شيء ثاني. ما في مكان. أتوقع أطلب من الفرقة يمكن يعزفوا شيء عشان يطلعوا.
Want us to play something else?
The wedding march.
Could you play the song that started the ceremony?
Sure. Ready, guys?
Ready?
This is it. The song that started the ceremony. This is it. The song.
طيب. والله خلاني أمر يوم عزفنا الأغنية.
Hello there, Luke.
John, I haven't seen you in ages. Do you remember John, darling?
John? Oh yes, by our little house in the woods, right? I'm so glad you could come to my wedding, John. How are you?
I'm fine, thank you. And congratulations.
Thank you.
Sorry to bring this up, but may I ask you something, Luke?
Sure, tell me.
I was talking to Michael and he told me you left the company.
Michael, he... Anne, darling, isn't that the photographer looking for you?
Oh, it is.
يكون
I'll let you two speak.
زواج
We'll talk
بنته.
later, John.
زواج بنت
See you later, Anne.
وليس لوك. اوكي.
So,
أنا كنت أفكر زواج لوك.
You talked to Michael?
What happened, Luke?
Well, my mother died, John.
Your mother?
Yes. She got extremely sick and I had to take care of her. All my energy had to be dedicated to her. Eventually she passed away.
I'm sorry to hear that.
It's okay. There was nothing we could do. Can we please change the subject now? This is neither the time nor the place for this.
Sure. I'm sorry.
Don't worry about it.
طيب.
Nothing has happened. This is still not a dream from a man with such a depression.
شوف هذه.
Rita, may I ask you something?
Oh, hi there, John. Yes, of course. What's up?
How hard did Luke take it? His mother's death, I mean.
Pretty hard. She was still young. That was years ago. Anne was 9 or 10
طلع من
years
الشركة
old.
عشان أمه ماتت.
That long ago? I'd no idea.
Yeah, Luke was down for quite a while.
I thought it was much more recent. How did he handle it?
There's this old recording of his mother singing to him when he was a baby. He used to tuck Anne in her bed with that little doll that belonged to his mother. And he'd sing that same song to get her to sleep or whenever she was feeling blue. During the period after Isabel passed away, he listened to that recording almost every day. One night he fell asleep on the couch, and when I went looking for him, he had a headset over his ears and that doll held against his chest. I guess it was his way to keep her close to him.
Of course. It makes sense.
Well, he eventually got over it, apparently. After all, it's only natural that you see your parents die and not the other way round. I also believe his work helped him cope.
His work? I thought he left the company to take care of his mother.
What? No, not at all. It was all so fast. Actually, the company took off slightly after she passed away, thankfully. I can't even dare to imagine what would have happened if he went bankrupt.
But you're saying he's still the CEO of the company?
He is, yes.
Well, thank you, Rita.
You're welcome, John.
خلني أرفع الديالوج شوي. خلي على الأخير.
Luke, I've just been talking to your wife. She said your mother died years ago, and that you... Are you still head of the project?
Of course. Are you okay?
But you just said...
What?
That your mother got ill, and that you had to leave the company. You chose Michael to replace you as CEO.
Oh yeah. That's right. It's been quite a while since then.
What?
If you'll excuse me, I need to go and find my daughter. Okay?
Luke.
The photographs won't take too long, and we can continue our talk then.
Okay, Luke.
Goodbye, John. And thank you again for dropping by.
You're welcome. I need to have access to his deeper dream. How can I do that? Something is clearly not right.
طيب.
Rita, did you say how Luke overcame his grief when his mother died?
He just listened to a recording of his mother singing to him over and over again, and shifted his focus to his work, which started to gladly take off.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
اوكي. يعني هو كأنه يتعمق في الدريم حقه من اسم اللعبة، يتعمق في الحلم. يقول يبغى لي ادخل اكثر في حلمه عشان اعرف. هو مو فاهم هل هو ترك الشركة او لا، لان قال كلام بعدين قال كلام عكسه. قال لما ماتت امه ترك الشركة وبعدين قال
Stop! If I see you trying to sneak in one more time.
طيب دخلنا احنا.
If I see you trying to sneak in one more time.
طيب كلم هذا.
You seem a bit lost.
Waiting for the married couple. You?
I can't stop playing. The moment the music started and the door, I want my wedding to be like this one.
طيب لا ما يمدينا نكلمها.
Want us to play something else?
ايه اغنية صدق، لانه قالت انه يوم ماتت امه قاعد يسمع اغنية امه مرارا وتكرار.
If we're able to help, sure.
This is going to sound weird, but can you play the song Luke's mother used to sing to him? Luke also sang it to Anne, so I'd like to surprise them.
Which song is it?
I don't know.
So how are we going to play it?
Just play it.
What?
Please, trust me. Just put your bows on the strings and move them. Please.
Okay. You'll see how that sounds. Ready, everyone?
You've gotta be kidding me. Okay, here we go.
يمكن لانهم في
What
حلم.
in the world?
I'm not controlling my arm.
It's working.
اوكي، لانه في حلم. قال حتى لو ما تعرف راح تجي الاغنية، قال لها بس تحركي الايد شو تضبط. شكله قابر هذا.
God, we thank you for the life that you give us. It is full of work and of responsibility, of sorrow and joy. Today, we thank you for Isabel Foster Williams, for what she has given and received. Help us in our mourning, and teach us to live for the living in the time that is still left to us. Give her, O Lord, your peace, and let your eternal light shine upon her.
Amen.
Let us go in the peace of the
جنازة
Lord.
امه.
Reverend.
Good evening. I'm so sorry for your loss.
Thank you. I didn't know Mrs. Williams personally, however. I'm a friend of her son, Luke.
Ah, I see. Well, thank you so much for taking the time to be present in such a day. It is very important for the family of the deceased, especially when the family is so close like the Williams, and when death knocks sooner than we believe it should.
Did you know Isabel?
Yes, quite well. She used to go to the church in my parish every Sunday.
Luke never told me she was ill. Was it unexpected?
Yes, everything happened pretty quickly. All very unfortunate. One day I caught Luke alone in the church, praying, and like his mother used to do, he seldom goes there. I talked to him and he told me that she was actually very lucky.
How come?
She was born with the illness that eventually took her over, but was kept dormant for many decades. The doctors said it could have manifested itself at any age. But what struck me the most was that he, at that moment, was not praying for his mother to be well. He was asking God for forgiveness, for he had spent the last 7 days praying for his mother's life, when she was provided with a miracle and lived healthy for more than 60 years, when so many others barely stand a chance to live.
Reverend.
God understands that. God understands that selfishness is a consequence of human relationships. It is one of the toughest emotions, being divided between the love that blinds reason and the guilt that darkens the heart. But he'll find peace again. And as for her, she's surely close to God now.
May she rest in peace. I can't imagine what it is to feel the way he's feeling.
It is up to us that remain and love them to help them grieve and move on.
I'll do my best, Reverend. Do you know where I can find him? He was here a few minutes ago.
No, I do not. I saw him talking to a man whom I have never seen before. It worried me, I must confess, as he was very distressed. I hope no bad news piles up on such a weakened mind. I haven't seen him since.
Thank you so much, Reverend. I'll look for him.
Thank you. May God be with you.
طيب نروح نبحث عنه. خلاصة أو أهم شيء قال إن أمه فيها مرض قاتل، بس يقول لحسن الحظ أو من رحمة الله إنه ظل في جسمها دورمنت، يعني خامل 6 عقود، 60 سنة يعني. فعشان شي يقول هي محظوظة يعني إنه ما قتلها بسرعة. وقال شافها مرة يصلي في الكنيسة بس مو عشان تنجو أمه، عشان forgiveness، بس ما أدري إيش يعني، ما فهمت مزبوط إيش قصده. طيب وقال في الأخير ساري، قال وين لو كانت شفته بس اختفى. قال قال لدى القس إنه شافه مع واحد ما يعرفه وشكله يعني متضايق، ويتمنى إنه ما في أخبار يعني حزينة تزيد همهم. هذا تقريبا أبرز اللي صار في المحادثة. لحظة في شيء هنا طبعا.
It sure is dark here. It sure is dark here.
وش ذا مقص؟
What the? Lightning isn't attracted to such small objects unless they're a couple of feet away. It's a myth. Don't you know that, Luke? Anyway, I'd better be careful.
طيب عندي مقص. أقص بالإحبال مثلا. ما أتوقع أصيبه.
It sure is dark here. It sure is dark here.
طيب وش فائدة المقص هذا؟ لحظة. أقص هذا. اوكي عشان يطاحون بالظاهر بالحركة، الحركة الميكانيكية تولد حركة كهربائية. اوكي خير.
Oh shit! Oh my god, what the hell? What the fuck happened here? Luke. Where's Luke?
لا يكون انقتل لوك هذا.
My ears are buzzing. God! What a blast! I could have died!
طيب. كان المكان احترق أو بيحترق. من هذا القس؟ لا لوك. لوك نفسه.
What have you done, Luke?
Leave me alone, please.
Tell him you have seen the shit. Don't tell him about the shit. خلني أقول له.
I found a shed a couple of minutes away. Is it yours? Luke?
Yes. Can you please leave me alone? I'm not feeling very well.
What happened there?
She did the same thing, John.
What are you talking about?
There was a mistake. I didn't mean to.
Luke?
I did all I could, John. I really did.
Where are Rita and Anne, Luke? Luke, where the hell are your wife and daughter? Fuck. I'm going inside.
طيب. ندخل البيت نشوف.
I feel like being watched.
كاسد مثل العين.
Oh, great. It works. Let there be light in here. Is someone out there? But it's pouring outside. Is it? It is. Rita! Well, how did she...
I can't take it anymore, Mum. It doesn't talk to me. I don't know, Mum. I
تكلمها
think it's not
تلفون.
going well, but
تشكي من زوجها.
how is that possible, Mum? He shuts himself off. He works until late every day. He doesn't care for me, and worst of it all, he doesn't care for Annie. I think he might be cheating on me, Mum. I really do. He's different. Annie asked me the other day why he wasn't talking to her if she had done something wrong. She was crying. I could barely take it. I told him I was going to move. I told him things couldn't stay like this, that I would file for divorce and take Annie with me. He barely flinched.
بس أطلب الطلاق من تاخذ البنت.
Said he had no other option. I told him that. He's losing it anyway. He's losing more of it like this. I'm sleeping too little. I've lost my appetite. I'm sorry, Mum. I tried to understand him. It must have been real hard on him after he found out that... You're right. Yes, Mum. Sure. I already have them partially packed. Can you believe it? You don't need to pick us up. Okay, thank you, Mom. I'm sorry, I really am. I'll be ready with Annie in less than half an hour. Rufus? Well, I guess you'll have to stay here for now.
الكلام قبل موت
You're
غوفس.
right. She also got incredibly attached to that doll of hers since, you know, I think she'll understand. Great. Thank you, Mom. See you in a second. Love you too.
ما ندرى كيف الأحداث ترتيبها. روفس موجودة وواحد ثاني غير الكلب اللي معه. أنا أتوقع أنهم كانوا هناك وجو هنا. شو يعني ما أدري والله.
Damn, it's locked. Damn, it's locked.
طيب. يمدينا نروح سيدة.
Anne, you're all right.
Oh, hello, John. I'm okay, thank you. If you're looking for my dad, I don't think he's home. My mum is upstairs packing our bags. You can wait here for her if you want to.
She's packing your bags. Are you going on holiday?
I don't know. I think we're going to live with my grandma and grandpa. My mum and I, that is.
You're going to move? The two of you? What about your dad?
I don't know. He's not very well.
What happened?
He's never around. He is always so distant, like we're not even there. Like we don't exist. I think he got so sad when Grandma died, and still is. He barely speaks to Mummy and I caught him crying several days, but I think he comes home late and sleeps on the couch.
I had no idea. What does your mother say?
She just said to me, pack your bags, honey, okay? We are going to see Grandma and Grandpa. And I asked her why, and she just repeated it again. She sounded sad, and I think she had been crying. So I packed my bags and came down here one last time.
Anne,
I like my grandparents. They're so sweet. They always try to please me, like cooking my favorite dishes and so on.
Anne.
Everything will be fine, won't it? It always does. Dad will get better. I know he will. And we'll be back here. And we'll build lots of different things. I miss building things with him, John. Playing with him and everything.
I'm sure you do, Anna. He'll recover. I'm going to help him.
I know you will. Thank you, John. See you soon.
See you, Anna.
طيب خلصنا منها ما عندها سالفة.
Is this your doll?
Yes. Her name is Joanne. She belonged to my grandmother Isabel. Her mother sewed it for her when she was little. She then gave it to my daddy soon after he was born. He told me that he played with the doll until he was 4 or 5. But you know, he got into school and Grandma didn't let him take her with him. He did not make many friends at first, and Grandma had left Joanne in the box. So he decided to make a friend, an imaginary one, and played with him until he was around 12 or 13 years old.
Oh, I had no idea.
I didn't have a lot of friends either, you know. I was so sad after my first week of school that Daddy told me this story himself. He had remembered Joanne and went looking for her. He had found her in a box lost in the attic, cleaned her up and handed her over to me. She's so pretty, isn't she?
She's lovely.
Thank you. I really love her.
والله الدمية لها قصة، تقول ان جدتها خيطتها لابوها، وقام ابوها يلعب بها لين ما ادري كم وصل عمره، وبعدها هي لما راحت المدرسة ما عندها اصدقاء وما ادري ايش، فقام ابوها اعطاها اياها، شافها مرمية في اتك، يعني هذه اللي يسموها العلية.
Oh, it's Rufus Kennel. He's not inside. I wonder if he's still alive in this dream.
هذا بيته، وعشان كذي يتساءل هل ما زال حي او انتهى.
I just saw Rufus Kennel.
سألها
He went for a walk with Daddy.
Ah.
لسه ما مات.
We're leaving him here for now. Daddy, he needs someone around to keep him company.
Anne?
It's alright. I have Mummy. And you said it yourself. He'll recover. And we'll all soon reunite, the four of us.
Of course.
طيب. شوف مرة مديني افتح الباب لسه. لا يمدينا، لازم اكلمها الحين، يمدينا كلام. شوف شو الوضع.
What happened to you? Talk to me. Rita says you no longer talk to her. She's at breaking point. You can't lose your family, Luke. They love you.
Rita and Anna left a few years ago. They packed their bags one night and moved away. I've barely seen them since.
Why, Luke?
I couldn't face them. I couldn't talk to them. I couldn't look them in the eyes without going to pieces. I couldn't give up. I just couldn't.
What happened, Luke? Give up on what?
On my project. On me. It had to work.
The clean energy one? You jeopardized your family for some environmental dream. Why, Luke? Why? Why were you so invested in this project? It's taken away everything, everyone from you.
Why was I so invested?
Luke? Don't! Fuck. Oh, here we go again.
طيب يعني بس عشان فشل في مشروعه، يعني حتى هو نفسه مستغرب. اوكي شباب، راح اوقف هنا واكمل المرة الجاية. اتمنى هذا الفيديو عجبكم، اشوفكم على خير وفي امان الله.